Another Toronto Thunderbirds franchise. It's your one and only Krazy Tyler here. So this is my second take on this video because I guess the first live stream was not working for the first 10 seconds again. So I'm gonna expect this for a while now. I don't know why this is happening, but either way, there's a couple surprises that I needed to address. First and foremost, the first surprise is we went 52-0 at Super Bowl 57 against the Baltimore Ravens, who were 9-7. Now I'm really surprised. These guys they're really talented and everything, and they were tough. Honestly, Lamar Jackson threw about over 300 yards in that game, but he got none for touchdowns. He got touchdowns, but they were to us for pick sixes. We had like 2 pick sixes, I believe, and it was insane. 5 interceptions for Mr. Lamar Jackson was really, really surprising, far the least. But before I fully get into this live stream / video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon, and comment down below if you guys are hyped for this off season. Now, I'm up for new challenges. I really am. Definitely when it comes to a team like ours. Madden 21 is going to come out here soon in August, I believe. I think August, August. It has to be around August. But, sorry. Give me a second here. Alright, there we go. Had to get into my stream so I can look at comments. But, anyways, yeah, well, I forgot what I was saying, but anyways, I'm going to look back later, and then I'm going to possibly remember. But we dominated them, but I'm up for new challenges. That's what I was talking about. I'm up for new challenges, definitely to a team like ourselves. Madden 2021 is coming out here soon. So I got at least a Super Bowl out the way for this team before Madden 2021 comes out. During this live stream, I'm going to be waiting for some of my fans and some of the Toronto Thunderbirds fans as well come into the chat, in the live stream. So sit back, relax, chill with me for a while I'm in about 85 degrees heat right now here in Washington State. It's killer right now, honestly. I come from California, and man, this heat, it's kind of gross. It's much better than last year, I believe, but man, at first it was rainy and then thunderstorms, and now we are in summer here in Washington. It's just insane. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about Washington State. We're here to talk about the Toronto Thunderbirds. We got some surprise players that didn't retire. Mitchell Schwartz and Levante David, just named 2 of them, didn't retire. So we might resign Schwartz for another year because he still looks pretty good. Now let me show you the transactions, what happened in the retirements. I edited, yes, you can see I edited some players so I can get them at their right overall because where they deserve. But here's the retirements, right? Earl Thomas retired after the Super Bowl. I guess he was disappointed what happened, so he retired. Linval Joseph, Lane Taylor, Matt Prater, Julio Jones. It's one of the biggest names in this list, honestly, to retire with I forget how Villanueva. I think that's how you say his name. That's a big one. Cam Jordan, Devin McCourty, Melvin Ingram, Marquise Pouncey. Raheem Mostert was actually a big surprise one after 8 years. He's actually retired. Mason Crosby, that's no surprise. Same with Sam Koch. Nigel Bradham retired. Brandon Brooks, Jason Kelsey, Brandon Graham. So there's a lot. Jason Kelsey's a very big loss for them because he's a great offensive line leader. and also a leader in the locker room as well. Calais Campbell's a big one. He's retired. Vance McDonald, Ron Learley, Quigley, Josh Wells, Cole Quick, and Nick Folk. That's all the retirements. Now, when it comes to us, we've had... Oh, actually, I should have just stayed in transactions log. But for us, we have released... Sammy Owens is one of them. But Sammy Owens... oh, yeah, we signed Stuart Cravens, but we released him later. And Carl Livingston. That's it? That's all we released? Alright. Anyways, let's look what other teams released, so we can look and see what we can grab. Mariota got released, and Cedric Wilson got released on the Bears. Matt Coughlin got released. Bengals released William Jackson. That's a big one. And our former offensive lineman, Haji Fulholt. Eddie Pinero got released. Keelan Doss, a former Thunderbird, has gotten released on the Bills. And Jaquan Johnson. Broncos, Alexander Johnson, I'm not surprised. Joey Joel. They fired Coach Vic Vango. Holy cow. And Benson Hunt. But Vango getting released. Did the Broncos sign a new head coach? Alright, they signed Stuart Cravens back on their team, but I'm not seeing a new coach getting signed, so that's something to look forward to. I mean, they're not in our division, but that's interesting. Browns. Nathan Gary gets released, and Breland Speaks. Alright, Buccaneers. Only Royce Freeman got released. Bilal Nichols, James White, and What? Cliff Kingsbury got released? Holy cow, that is surprising for our division in the NFC. So that's something to look at right there. Clinton Kingsbury's got released. And hello and welcome to the stream. By the way, sorry, I just wanted to mention that. Chargers released Melvin Gordon finally. After, in real life, 2 years technically, they finally released him. And Kendall Beckwith. Chiefs release Kisser, Kendrick Bourne. That's a huge release. I'm surprised they didn't keep him. Former Thunderbird as well getting released. So a lot of former Thunderbirds getting released right now. Coles released Booby Williams. No one got released on the Cowboys. Eugene Walter got released. Eagles fired Doug Peterson. So those are two big firings in our division. Hey, what's up, Elijah? How you doing, man? How's your day or night been? We won the Super Bowl, by the way. If you missed it, if you missed the last video, we won the Super Bowl against the Baltimore Ravens in a shutout victory at 52-0. The Falcons released Matt Ryan, so he's gonna retire here real soon. Mostert got released and retired. And the 49ers released Kyle Shanahan. Holy cow. Schober and Matt Hedrick got released as the Giants head coach. Wow, Jaguars released a lot of talent. Anthony Walker, AJ Boye, Eric Rowe, Wingard, Charles Jones, and PJ Williams. There's some talent here we can look at for sure on these teams. Jared Davis is also a really good player to look at. Packers, Byron McFadden, Joel, and then Alex McGough. Nothing too big. Nothing I see that's worth noting. Nope, no one there. Rams released Nickel Roby Coleman. Yep, Kirk is the franchise quarterback, man. He sure is. Alright, so the Ravens released Matt Staley and Tavon Young right now. That's interesting. Quincy Anua, Eli Apple, Alex Alzoni, and Kyle Allen. Steven Nelson, Isaiah Oliver, Dylan Cole, Greg Zerloin, Darius Rosen, and Vikings released Pat Pete, Joey Sly. Wow, they released a decent amount of players. Actually, I'm looking at Don Poe, maybe. I don't know. But that's what we got. Now, Elijah, I'm going to show you what happened. I'm going to show you what happened in the Super Bowl. 0-52. Kirk Young. Hey, he had not a bad day, not a great day, not a bad day, but an okay day is better than a bad day. Lamar Jackson with all those yards, but all those interceptions, all those yards, but no touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor ran well. Receiving, Donald Parham was one of the most, like, MVP on offense. On defense, Marcus Spence, dude, you missed out. Everyone missed out on Marcus Spence's most exciting career game yet with Ed Oliver. Marcus Spence had 10 tackles, 2 of them for loss. He had no picks, but man, he had a deflection and he had a forced fumble and a lot of good hit sticks. And we picked off Lamar Jackson 5 times with Josh Jones, Kenny Robinson, Deacon Johnston, Jakari Williams, and Philip Cash. Jakari Williams ran in for a touchdown, and yeah, that's it. So he picked 6 Lamar Jackson out of 5 of those interceptions. So we had a really, really dominant game. Even though he was throwing down the field and everything, he still wasn't able to beat our team. Alright, other than that, I'm gonna note right now that here soon, if we can sign a very big key free agent, not in-house but outside of house free agency, I will take a shot of one of my liquors here. And before I don't encourage anybody to drink. Definitely if you're underage, don't drink and drive, all that crap, you know. I'm trying to save my butt on here on YouTube and everything so I don't get shut down or anything, but that's my warning. But other than that, I'm going to celebrate with one of those. Actually, I'm going to celebrate right now with some Jack. So, I don't usually do this often, I really don't. But it's a special occasion, and it's exciting for me. And I have actually a fan base who actually gets behind me. So, there's to you guys and to everybody else, to the Thunderbirds winning the Super Bowl. Cheers. Whew. That's good stuff. Alright. Wow. That's some really good stuff. Alright. So, anyways, let's get into the free agents and negotiations here. We have Mitchell Schwartz. We're going to try to re-sign him right now. He's still pretty good. He's regressed a little bit. Well, he kind of regressed a lot. 5 minus strength, 3 minus speed, 6 minus pass block. But he's still great. He still has about 89 pass block, not a decent amount of run block. His speed went down and acceleration, but he's still good enough to bring back. We're going to give him a bigger signing bonus. About this. I'm thinking about giving this is a lot though, honestly. 13.3 million. I don't know. I wanted to start the young guys though. Schwartz is good still, don't get it wrong, but I don't want to. I mean, we have a lot of cap space. We have a lot of cap space and everything. And this is one big elephant in the room right now, and I'm going to let everyone know. Troy Apke has agreed to not re-sign with the Thunderbirds, but he will note that the Thunderbirds are his home team and the only team he will consider home fully for the rest of his career. It's where he got his start. It's where he got the opportunity. So it's been great to have him, but I want him to succeed elsewhere right now. We already have great safeties already in Kenny Robinson and Marcus Spence. We technically got the next Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor combo. And hello and welcome to the stream. But it's time to let go of Troy Apke here. It's been a good ride with him. I upped his stats so he can get taken up by another team. So it's nice knowing Troy, and hope everything goes well in his future endeavors. I mean, I wouldn't say, here we go, bye Troy Apke, but I wouldn't really say Marcus Spence is the franchise safety just yet. He still has room to improve, honestly. He just had his rookie season. Now, Kirk Young is an exception. He is our franchise quarterback now. He's hands down one of the best quarterbacks we've had. Actually, one of the best I've had in Madden franchise history, off camera as well. But with Mitchell Schwartz right now, it's kind of hard to say if I want to keep him. I'm going to release Levante David here. I tried to give him an offer, but he didn't want to stay. So that's okay. We'll release him. Now we have these guys here. But I still don't know what to do with Mitchell Schwartz here. He's good. He's great still in a lot of ways. But I feel like we have a young tackle and Beard. And Beard is actually pretty good. I mean, he's only a 76 overall. He's kind of lower. Yeah, it's like 79 pass block, 76 run block, you know. But he's still trying to learn and everything. He has a lot of strength, so he can hold a tackle much longer. So, I don't know. I'm considering moving David Beard to keep him at right tackle and draft the right guard in the draft. Because we got a lot of talent here on the O-line. Lewis May is also pretty good. Yeah, true. There might be. I mean, what worst case scenario, we can re-sign Mitchell Schwartz and trade him. But I don't want to do that to him because he's been a loyal guy to every franchise, and I just don't want to do that to him. But we already have enough draft capital. We don't need to really trade for anybody else. We're actually pretty okay. I want a new challenge. So it's kind of risky letting go of Mitchell Schwartz here. It really is. He has that edge protector trait I like a lot. And he stays in his blocks. So it's a really tough decision. I don't want to let him go. Harrison Bryant, I mean, we'll let Harrison Bryant go. We can always find a new tight end somewhere else. Gary Johnson, I'm not going to sign him for that much just for a depth player. So brings us to our last decision here. Mitchell Schwartz, great player. We can build David Beard up and develop him more. So yeah, we can either draft one or we can whatever, you know. But we have 3 first-round draft picks, like you said, but here's the problem. We have 3 first-rounders, and 2 of them are back-to-back. Now, we can trade up with one of our offensive linemen we have, like Malik Hood. We can trade Malik Hood. You know, he's pretty good. I technically don't want to let him go. He's actually alright. But if you look at David Beard, for example, minus the morale boost, I mean, he's pretty good too. He has about 80, 79, 74, so 79, 74. Sorry, this is part of my process. What middle linebacker? We'll have to look at week 2, the free agency, to see what you mean. But I forget what middle linebacker you're talking about. And plus, we don't really need a middle linebacker right now. We're actually pretty set with Patrick Queen and Josh Jones right now. Josh Jones is getting old, and Patrick Queen, we might just need to re-sign him over Josh. So, I mean, yeah, if you think, yeah, we need a linebacker, but in realistic standpoint, we really don't need to draft a linebacker because we're actually pretty okay. And plus, we can also move Marcus Spence to nickel linebacker if we need to at times. Move who to outside? Patrick Queen or Josh Jones you're talking about? Patrick Queen was originally an outside linebacker, and we moved him in the middle because that's where he somewhat belongs. In certain packages, he's really good. So, yeah. Alright. So, yeah, we might trade up. I might use one of our offensive linemen or running backs. We have a lot of receivers. We can trade like Stephen Harper or somebody. At least somebody to trade so we can go up to a higher pick. But yeah, Marshall, I don't know who you're talking about moving to outside. And plus, if you're thinking about moving someone outside, I mean, we got David Reese. He had a setback last couple seasons ago, getting injured, putting him out of action his second year, and the kind of the beginning of this year. I mean, yeah, we can possibly do that. I have a draft plan. I mean, we traded for Ed Oliver, who's been doing phenomenal. He had 5 sacks in the Super Bowl, and he had 5 sacks alone coming to our team before going to the Super Bowl and the playoffs. So, and we trade for Cleveland Farrell for cheap. For a 7th round pick. We traded one of our 7th round picks for Cleveland Farrell. So we got decent edge rushers. I'm actually eyeing this one defensive end I will show you, and he is a beast. And I will admit, I edited the guy and everything, but you have to wait and see who I'm talking about. But he's going to be the successor to Ed Oliver. Not Ed Oliver, Sean Oakman. My bad. But when it comes to receivers, we're pretty fine. Everywhere else, we're good. I mean, it's kind of hard to say no to Mitchell Schwartz. Still a really good offensive lineman. We still got a lot of draft cap room, so we'll offer him a contract still. If he says no, it's not the end of the world. So, yep, doesn't matter. He was going to plan out to go to free agency anyways. Franchise tagging him would be more expensive, so I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to let Mitchell Schwartz walk. But yeah, Elijah, you know what I'm talking about though. We already have really good players. We just don't want to make an excuse to get players that we don't really need. So Schwartz has no offers yet. Devin Singletary is available, but we don't need a running back. Ronnie Hudson got picks. Oh, good. Troy Apke's gained some looks. That's good. I like seeing that. Tony P's available, though. I mean, I don't really need running backs like I said, but Tony P might be an exception over Hawthorne. I don't know. Maybe. David Montgomery. A lot of good running backs. Miles Sanders. Wow, Chris Harris comes out of retirement. He comes out of retirement to just play one more season. Chris Harris. He's not what he used to be, but he's still pretty good. But we don't need corners. Zach Pascal, don't want him. Hunter Renfro, we don't want him. Greedy Williams looks pretty good, but we're good on corners right now. We are solidified as safety and defensive backs. We released Manuel Hall, by the way, I forgot to mention. Marquise Blair, Melvin Gordon, Noah Fant. I'm not seeing many options here, honestly. There's some good players that would have been good in their prime, but now they're not good. Philip Walker's getting an offer from the Lions here. Pretty surprising. Derek Carr is now in free agency, and he's at the end of his career. Daniel Jones. We already have a good backup quarterback in McLean. We don't really need a backup quarterback. We don't need running back. It's not a top-end receiver in here. Not really much at O-line other than Hudson and Schwartz. We'll give Schwartz an offer again. We'll give him the offer that we technically gave him from the get-go. Maybe, yeah, if this doesn't go through, it's okay. But that's our top priority right now, is bringing him back. I already have some ideas in the draft who to get. So I might just simulate this week to see who is available. Lyle Nichols is available, though. Leon Jacobs, he's not really good anymore. Anzalone, Cashman, Jared Davis. Cole Garrett's available, but 10 teams are offering, which is really too competitive for me. I like Onzuer, former Portland Viking, Portland State Viking. Now, Voshon Joseph's here, but the Bears are offering to him. There's really no one that I like here. Oh, wait, Ty Summers is right here. He's pretty good and fast, but we really don't need him right now. Trevor Gorey, nope. There's no one here at right outside linebacker I'm convinced about. Corners, we're fine. Safety's good right now, unless we want a backup free safety. But Collins should be fine for the meantime. Marquise Blair's right here for a second safety that we can possibly grab. Jonathan Abram, but he's already getting offers. Reggie Floyd. No, it really isn't, dude. This class looks kind of doo-doo. This class is doo-doo. So I'm not seeing anybody I'm interested in. Obi-Wan I just saw, but yeah, there's really no one here I really intrigued with. So we're just gonna continue what we got. Let's go to next week, and I'm gonna show you the draft class, show you the player I'm talking about to everybody. See if Mitchell Schwartz takes our offer this time. Alright, he comes back. We brought back Mitchell Schwartz, which is amazing. Alright, here we go. Alright, first and foremost, I think he's a left end. Nope, he's a right end. Right here. DeMarcus Payne. 6'10", 284 from Sam Houston. He has A+ hit power, A- pursuit, B+ block shedding. He's in the late 7th round, but he might get reached. He has a really good bench press. Not bad 40 for his size. He's really athletic as hell. He's great. He's 21 years old. He has really good potential. But yeah, he's amazing. I mean, there's Cameron Simmons up here in the draft. Wow, Cameron Simmons actually ran a 4.64. Really good cone and 20-yard shuttle. Not bad bench either. You want to look in the middle linebackers? All right. There's T.J. Peterson. Is that the guy you're talking about, dude? Wow, he ran a 4.59. Holy cow. He had a good bench press. So he's third in bench in the 40-yard. He's first in the 20-yard shuttle with a 4.24. Holy cow. And a 3 cone of about 7 seconds. Wow. He's pretty good. There's also Jamison Hayward. He's also technically the same player. Really good. He had a really great bench press. He's more of a run stopper, run support. Adam Whitley. He ran fast as well. He had a good broad jump. He looks interesting. And AJ Pryor. More slower. He's less athletic. But still pretty good. Bishop. Right outside linebackers. Now, there's AJ Wright. Wait, hold on. Simmons is a beast. Yeah, Simmons is a beast. Peterson, the next Luke Kuechly. We need to trade up for him. Now, he might be the next Luke Kuechly. You're not possibly wrong there. He might be the next Luke, but I don't know if we can grab the guy. He's 6 foot 241. We'll try to trade up, but there's other options available. There's AJ Wright, who's a late first rounder. He's a run stopper, so he might actually have zone coverage. So sometimes when I draft a run stopper, sometimes they have good zone coverage, sometimes they don't. But this guy looks pretty good. He might have good zone coverage, we just possibly just can't see it right now. But he has mid first round talent. He's late first projected, so King of Staley. There's really no one I'm really interested in right now when it comes to other players. Let's look at safeties. Let's look for a backup safety. Lamar Joseph here in the 7th round. Wow. A- hit power, B pursuit, C+ catching, but it's possibly his zone coverage is kind of crap, possibly. But yeah, I don't want to jump the gun yet. I want to make sure for needs other than wants. Right now, we are technically in a spot to, per se, draft best player available. But, I mean, we need offensive line. That's our number one concern right now is offensive line. We've re-signed Jawan Taylor. We just now re-signed Mitchell Schwartz. Schwartz is only a 1-year guy, and Jawan Taylor is 2 years. So we need a long-term option. And Connor Kaplan looks good. He ran a really good 40 with a 4.9. Jarvis Morgan ran a 5.06 with 41 at the bench. That's one of the highest I've seen in this game. Holy cow. But there's also Kent Williams when we really need a guard. We can be fine where we're at tackle right now with David Beard for next season or the season after Schwartz retires. Kent Williams can be a good long-term option guard. Same with Hastings. He looks pretty good as well. Center, Quinn McKinley. We do need center as well. There's Kendall Morris at right tackle. Holy cow! Wow. 4'8'7". 36 at the bench. Very agile. Can block. Most definitely can pass block. Maybe this will be the replacement to Schwartz. Now, Elijah, we might have to get him. He's actually looking like the bee's knees right now. Other than that, there's possibly some other options we can grab later. When it comes to edge rusher, I already have a plan on drafting DeMarcus Payne. Possibly here in the 4th round. In the 4th round, I'll possibly draft Payne. But other than that, actually maybe the 3rd round we can draft Payne. That would be smarter. But TJ Peterson, I would love to grab. He looks amazing. He might be, you might be right, he might be the next Luke Kuechly. He just might be, but we need to prioritize needs over the wants right now. Why fix something that's not broken, you know? But other than that, right now, let's, I do want to trade up, though. There's options. There is options I can go for. So, if we can trade a first rounder, our first rounder earlier and our first round later, we can grab a first rounder early. So, the Bears, no. There's the Bills. The Broncos. Broncos are set for some new needs on their team. I don't think they're going to trade because they have an option to draft Cam Simmons, actually. I don't know, though. They have Shaquem and Griffin and Bradley Chubb. Quincy Sellers at middle, so they might not. It might be a good opportunity to trade up with them. And plus, they are low on picks. So maybe we can trade with them. What do you think, Elijah? Should we trade to the Broncos here? We can also trade in a player like a left end or a right end or middle. We have the players to do it too. That's the second pick. You know what? Let's try to trade here. See if 2 firsts can do it. Not gonna budge. Alright. So they want left end, right end, and middle. So they might want to get TJ Peterson, which is not gonna happen. They need left end and right end. We're not trading Sean. We can trade Keelan Farrell or Keith Price. They need DT. We don't want to trade away Robert Gimchi or Sylvester. QB, I mean, no. Running backs. Do they need a running back? No, they don't. They have Justin Stewart and Philip Lindsay. They don't need receivers because they're pretty great at receiver. Offensive line, they're pretty alright at. Left end, though, yeah, they might need a new defensive ends. Now, I don't know if they're a 3-4 or a 4-3. But whatever I can trade them would be possibly better than they got. I don't know if that's just gonna work. See if let's see if we can go to pick 3. Cardinals. We can trade with them. See if we can trade this and a 6th-round pick. Nope, not gonna budge. What about now? Now, still not gonna budge. The right end and left tackle. We do have a left tackle. And Malik Hood. They do like Hood. And it's pick 3. But who does... Let's check with pick number 1 real quick. Does number 1 need a left tackle? So, San Francisco, they need a left tackle. Trade 2 firsts to him and a left tackle and Malik Hood. We might just got a deal right here. Oh yeah, they need offensive line in the worst way possible. So Malik Hood is going to give him really good stability. I don't want to really trade him, but what should we trade? Should we trade Malik Hood or should we trade David Beard? Hood or Beard? Beard has a star dev, so he develops quicker. So we're going to trade Malik Hood. Alright, so we're going to trade a first round. Actually, let's see if we can keep one of our firsts. So we're going to trade our 1st-round pick and Malik Hood for the 1st pick in the draft. And we were still able to keep our 2nd 1st-round pick. So we were smart enough to still have 3 picks in the draft. In the 1st round. So now we're in a dilemma. Now I made this tougher for myself. Now we can actually get TJ Peterson if we want. We can get Cameron Simmons if we want. Hell, we can even grab the right tackle, Kendall Morris. Now, I might get flack for getting Kendall Morris. I really might. But it might be the right decision. Or I can do something smart instead of something really dumb. I'm not trading away. I might trade away Patrick Queen, but not Josh Jones yet. He's a leader. He's a great player. Patrick Queen's good as well, but yeah, they're Queen's 4 years younger than Jones. Yeah, I get it. But Jones have more of a more long table life, if that makes shelf life. He has more of a shelf life right now than Patrick Queen right now for us. You want Peterson. I know you want Peterson, dude. I know a lot of people right now watching this video later might want Peterson. I like Peterson as well, but we got to think of needs other than wants. Did Josh Jones suck last season? No, he didn't. Did Patrick Queen did? He kind of did. He had a quiet season. Let's compare what his season was. So, his rookie season, he had 10.5 sacks. I don't know how he was going on the edge. He had 4 pass deflections. He had 2 forced fumbles. And then his sophomore season, he had 5 sacks. Not many TFLs. No interceptions. He had deflections. He did have a fumble. But then last season, he did have a pick, but it wasn't really great. You know? So it makes you think maybe Patrick Queen might not be the answer for us, but he might be the answer for someone else. Or he could still be our answer and move him to outside. I don't know, but I'm not willing to pay a guy that I'm not going to see much on the field. So, Broncos are looking for a middle. They have the 2nd pick. They have Quincy Sellers already, who is just 21, and he's still great. But they technically run a 3-4. but so what if they run a 3-4? Hell, if they run a 4-3 later since Vic Vanago's gone, let's see if they got a new coach. Why Queen? Queen is a superstar and Josh is getting old. Look at Josh Jones. Yes, but you got to look at face value. So you saw the stats of Queen. Now here's the stats of Jones. He came in 2020. 2 TFLs, a sack, 3 interceptions. Previous season after that, 16 TFLs, a sack, 3 interceptions. This season, 4 TFLs, 2 sacks, 2 interceptions. Kind of a down year, not gonna lie. But he still had really great numbers as our middle. Not the greatest numbers, but he had great numbers. He has 2 years left on his contract as well. While Queen has about 1 year left of his rookie deal. And yeah, you gotta remember, you start Josh over Queen most of the time. That's true, but also we also put Queen as second sub linebacker, so he sees decent amount of the field in our packages. But I do play more dime, so but here's the thing. If we get TJ Peterson, it's still kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Counterproductive. Because if we get TJ, he's not going to see much of the field either. Well, he'll see more than Josh Jones, I will admit. Josh Jones will see more of the field. But TJ will have more as well. Just more as Jones, if you get my drift. Patrick Queen, I don't want to really trade him. Same with Josh Jones, they're all good. Hell, who knows? Maybe we'll throw Josh Jones back at strong safety, so he can be a backup to Marcus Spence. So that way, because we run different safety packages, big nickel packages, so he might be good over there with Marcus Spence. Switch to 3-4. I think 4-3 right now is pretty good right now. With a 3-4, let's go to the lineup real quick. So at 3-4, we would have to move the Gimchi and Sylvester at the end, and Oakman and Oliver would see. Oakman and Oliver would see more. Actually, Oliver and Sylvester will see more of the field. Oakman would not see most of it. The Gimchi won't see most of it. We are already technically set with our 4-3s already. So in a retrospect, we could move Patrick Queen to right outside linebacker. Keep Howard at left, or move Josh Jones at left, and get the rookie middle. I just feel like this is kind of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like I said, it's counterproductive in a way. Because we got Marcus Spence, who's also kind of like a linebacker, Cam Chancellor player. Josh Jones is the same thing, but younger. TJ Peterson is the next Luke Kuechly. If we sun a 3-4, we can have Josh and Peterson on the outside. Yes, but you gotta remember our packages we have. So I'll show you the depth chart real quick. So in the depth chart, we have sub linebacker. We have Josh Jones and Patrick Queen. The third role doesn't see the field. The third sub linebacker doesn't see the field at all, unless one of the players get injured. Then they play. But Patrick Queen, he's a good sub linebacker. Same with Josh Jones. Queen hasn't really seen much of the field, so I might give him the start over Jones. But then if we draft TJ Peterson, then our subs are gone. And plus, Josh Jones is really good sub linebacker. He has 93 speed, 90 acceleration. So, I mean, he beats a lot of these tight end and good tight ends and who else? And running backs. Fast running backs and fast tight ends like your George Kittles, your Rob Gronkowski's. You know, he will beat those players. And that's what Josh Jones is good for. But later on, Josh Jones will possibly be gone on our team, and we would have to possibly put in the new Luke Kuechly and TJ Peterson. So we're in a dilemma. What I'm trying to say is we are in a dilemma right now. Rushing defensive tackles and our rushing D ends, you know. Backup safety. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about with certain packages when we play the big nickel, which means Marcus Spence will be playing nickel corner the money linebacker role, and Josh Jones would be that starting safety down the field. So, but you gotta remember, Josh Jones is really good in the box. He's proved it. I mean, we've seen him play safety in his first year with us. He didn't do pretty well when he was playing downfield. He kept getting beat. Yeah, he made good plays, but he kept getting beat down the field. He's a really good in the box linebacker, safety linebacker hybrid, you know. If anyone's going to be, it would be Marcus Spence move to middle. But see, there's another dilemma. So right now, you see what I'm saying? It's like Josh Jones will retire at some point. At some point, he's going to regress. And you're right. You know, focus on the future. TJ Peterson's once in a lifetime player. But so is Cameron Simmons. He's a once in a lifetime player. We possibly won't get him. Certain other players like Akeem Samuels is a once in a lifetime possibly. So Corey Manning is also a once in a lifetime running back. But he's at 24 years old, so it's a big decision to make. Now, let's say we did draft TJ Peterson with our second pick, or first pick, I mean. When we get the round, or get to our 19th pick, we can trade our 19th and 32nd to get our left tackle. So, but we tried to do that earlier, didn't really succeed. But who knows, maybe I can make it work out again. So, we got players who are versatile, and I'm pretty glad we do. Doug Clary's a former tackle. He's been playing guard. It's not really his role. So we'll move him to right tackle. Or left tackle, either way. I think it's left tackle. We can move him to left tackle, which he originally played in his first season with us. Move him to left tackle. Trade our our 19th pick and our 32nd pick for pick number 2 with the Broncos. Now, it's possibly not going to succeed. We can possibly trade Keith Price, but that's it. Or Clelin Ferrell. It's going to be one of these two guys. Clelin Ferrell did pretty well, though. I would like to rebuild him, but maybe it's a little too late in his career to rebuild. He's been a really great player. He had 3.5 sacks with us and 5 TFLs since being with us. So Clelin Ferrell can possibly fit with the Broncos. I don't know if they're going to 3-4, a 4-3 right now. If they're going to become a 4-3, they already have their defensive ends, their edge rushers already. So let's check this out real quick. With the Broncos, they did sign a new head coach in DeMarcus Turner. Runs a Tampa 2. So which means it's technically a 4-3. That means we can trade. So, I don't know, like, I think I did this before. It's not going to possibly work. You got to trade more than this. Yeah. See, they need left end and right end. And a middle. They don't really technically need middle now. But I have an idea. Trade David Reese. There we go. David Reese, goodbye, my friend. It was nice knowing you. But it's time for him to get some new, a new breath of fresh air. So now, what we're going to do, see, how long does Jones have again? 2 years on his contract? Yeah. He's going to start regressing here soon. So he'll be playing right outside linebacker. We'll have Patrick Queen play left outside linebacker. Bronco wants these picks. Yes, they do. Remember, we didn't trade, what's his face? We didn't trade Doug Clary away, so we do have a backup tackle there. So that's good. But now we have back-to-back first-round picks. I feel kind of I feel like I'm kind of cheating in a way, but you know, we have the 32nd pick in almost in every round, other than the 5th round and 7th. You know, but you know, gotta do what's right for your franchise, and we're doing what we think is going to be best for the franchise. Peterson incoming. Oh, man. It's kind of tough to say. I mean, TJ is good, but man, I really like that left tackle. I mean, hell, Xander Shepard looks pretty good as well. Whoa. Hold the flippin' phone. This thing is on speed dial because my brain is so laggy by seeing this. Xander Shepard, which first is an amazing name. Louisville's product ran a 4.26. He's first in almost everything except for the vert and bench press. He's 6'3", 189. We do have John Ross, that's right, but man, Xander Shepard looks great. That's surprising. That's actually the first time ever I've seen in this game a guy running a 4.26. That's amazing. But you gotta remember, Kendall Morris is good. So we can go TJ Peterson and Kendall Morris. We can go we can go Cameron Simmons and Kendall Morris, TJ Peterson and Cameron Morris. We got a lot of options. We don't need corners. We don't really need a safety until later. Lamar Joseph looks pretty good later. So Deontay Branch from Bama looks pretty good in the 3rd round. Jamar Simpson's good in the 2nd round. So, and then Kyrie Williams, pretty good running back from Villanova's, looks pretty good. So there's some pretty good draftable players. Really good run blocker in Angelo Perez from Utah. Cody Foster, 6'7", 240, kind of reminds me of a Gronkowski. So, wait, he is 6'3" and broke John Ross' record. I say get TJ Peterson. I'm not trying to lose any fans, but I'm just being honest. I really like TJ, but I just don't know if I really want to ruin everything I have going. We have going right now, you know. TJ is good though. We got the opportunity. I will most possibly draft him, but I'm just saying with other players with a second pick. Kendall Morris is great. I am going to draft Kendall Morris with the second pick. Or I will draft Kent Williams with the second pick. I don't know. It's one of the two players I'm going to be getting. Kendall Morris is great. So I will possibly get one of those two players, most definitely. But Xander Shepard, I'm right though. He is 6'3", 189. You are right. Xander Shepard is 6'3". And I don't think he broke his record. I think he met his record. I think 4.26. Or did John Ross run a 4.27? John Ross 40. He ran in 4.22 seconds. So he didn't quite beat his record. That's true. We can't have everyone. But we can be close to getting everyone to what we want. But not everyone else wants. Not even including me. So it's a risk. High risk, high reward thing right now. It's TJ Peterson with Patrick Queen, and it's going to be a very high profile draft, I will admit. It's going to be very high profile, very great. Let's move Josh Jones to strong safety real quick, because I do want a good backup safety. And hey, there we go. Josh Jones is an 85 overall strong safety, so that worked out perfectly. Patrick Queen's an 85 at left outside linebacker. Let's actually move him to right, because we actually have a good left outside linebacker in Traven Howard. So we're not going to do that. But Patrick Queen will be a right outside linebacker. He has no outsiders. Defenders with the ability to use faster run shed moves and get zone plays. Okay, pretty good. So yeah, we're set to get him. That's good. Message retracted. What did you say, bro? Wait. Ross ran a 4.22, so he was 0.04 seconds. Yeah, 4 seconds off. Did you spam the chat, dude? That's possibly why your message got deleted. Unless you deleted it yourself, because it says that. I don't know if you got temporary ban or whatever. If you did, try to send me an email. I don't know. I doubt it, but if you did, just do that. Send me a message. But anyways, we did back-to-back picks. This free agency technically sucks right now. Dalvin Cook's going to the Bengals. Rodney Hudson's going to the Browns. Troy Apke's actually going to our Super Bowl opponent, Baltimore Ravens. So I guess Troy Apke was actually talking to John Harbaugh after the game. That's interesting. Okay. Sean Murphy Bunting goes to the Jags. Carl Lawson. Zach Pascal to my Seahawks. That's not realistic at all. Hunter Renfrow goes there. So, yeah. Interesting moves. But yeah, you can sim. Yeah, I was already going to sim, dude. Don't worry. We're good. It's all right. It's all good, man. No worries. We're going to next week. Don't worry about it. I just had to make sure. Now let's got some more players before we get to the draft here. Wide receivers. I know we're pretty good at receiver right now, but Strogan's looks not bad. Anthony Benson doesn't look bad. Bud Cruz doesn't look bad. There are not some bad players in here. Tight ends, we really don't need tight ends right now. Offensive line, we need to look at. Not great. Oh. Battery's low. Give me a second here. Alright. Lindsay. Let's see if there's undrafted players that look pretty dope. Nothing I'm seeing, honestly. A 5.4, a 5.8. Not looking great. Miles Bolden. Alright. Where are we going to get him, possibly? Most likely. Anybody here that's... see. Another player. Andrew Norman. Not bad. Looks pretty good. We'll look at Evan Brooks. He has a friend at 6. He had a 6'2" combine. Alright. One more time. I need to look at players just for my sake. I don't want to miss out on anybody that would be a regrettable decision not to sign. You never know. There might be some low-key signings here. Andy Isabella. Okay, we already have a good receiving core. But hear me out. Andy Isabella on our team. He has 96 speed, 93 acceleration. We do have Shaq Benjamin. We do have him. But Andy looks really good with that 96 speed. Kiki Coutier's right here. He looks pretty good. Pretty well rounded. Miles Boykin. Nah, we don't really need him. Robert Foster is regressing, unfortunately. Maybe next season. We'll possibly pick him up next season, just not this season. AJ Boye. We don't really need corners. Knox. Devontae Freeman. We don't need running backs, really. I actually like the running backs we got. Scanling. Right tackle. Good. I think we're pretty good where we're at. We'll simulate this week. I just had to make sure there was any low-key signings I can make. Alright, here we go. So, let's scout some more real quick. James Foreman doesn't look bad. Gilbert McPherson, not looking that good. Brian Weston, not great. DeAndre Riley, he's okay, not great. There's really no one, honestly, that I'm intrigued with right now. Let's look at those guards real quick. Woo, Nelly. There's our boy. There's gonna Evan Brooks. We're gonna draft him as well. How is he undrafted? How is this boy from Maryland who ran not just a 4.92, not just a great vert, but what the heck happened? Did he have some off-field troubles or something? He possibly did. I bet you that's who it is. Oh shoot, Lorenzo Spence. The Spence brothers are not related, unfortunately, so I thought he was related to him. Never mind. There's one more position. Let's look at corners. What name stands out to me? Garrison Thompson. Not great. anybody that's not scouted fully. Lawrence Abbott looks good. Eric Hanna looks good. There's some undrafted players we'll look at here. Alex Ramsey. 6'7". What other players? See, 5th round. Ooh, Jadarius Leonard. I don't have enough points, but we'll keep an eye on him. And Morris Pearson, a 6.9 giggity combine. Nice. Evan and Lee, good. Yeah, late round pick. God, yeah. We should be good for the draft. Oh, yeah. For sure. I just need a scout for the rest of my points. OCD, dude. It's just an OCD problem I have. I just feel like I need to scout all my points. Because if I don't, I'm going to regret it later. Like that, you know? He looks pretty good. We don't have enough points for the QB. Safeties. Nope. Corners. Yep. There we go. All right. Here we go. Welcome to the 2023 NFL Draft, where the Super Bowl champions traded up in the draft for the number 1 and 2 picks. This is insane. So now we have an actual trade pick away. Ooh, Tampa Bay's offering a 1st rounder this. Oh wait, that's next year. Nope. Never mind. I almost took that and almost got baited. I thought about it. Not going to happen, Jack. Here we go. Mr. Tyler J. Peterson, aka TJ Peterson, welcome to the Toronto Thunderbirds. He is an 80 overall. He is ranked 1 out of 1 in the draft. He has a star or more, 86 speed, 88 acceleration, 70 finesse moves, 77 zone, good block shedding. It's not a bad pick. I mean, I think he's still... Honestly, I feel like we have a better player in Patrick Queen, but we'll see. TJ Peterson. Welcome to the Toronto Thunderbirds. Now, let's see what offers we can get with the 2nd pick. So, that's a no. That's a no. That's a no. That's a maybe. That's a no. That's a no. That's a maybe. San Francisco wants to give us back that 18th pick. Detroit's actually looking pretty decent with that offer. That's a 7th pick. Nope, with Atlanta. Philly. See, 24 and 23. Detroit looks good. So does Philadelphia's. The next Luke Kuechly. Well, I hope so, man. Hopefully it's not a bust. I mean, it's an 80 overall, but you never know. But anyways, I think we go with the Lions. You think so? We get another 1st round pick next year and a 3rd round pick next year as well, and a 7th, or we get Phillies, get a 2nd, 3rd rounder, and we get closer in the 1st with Phillies. So I think we should go with Phillies pick here. Lions is good because it's another extra 1st, but I feel that Phillies looks much better. And we can still possibly get our O lineman. Let's see who's 4 picks ahead of us. So we got, let's say we trade to the Eagles, right? We got Eagles, Cardinals, and the Giants. So Cardinals, Eagles, Giants. Do they need a right tackle? So Cardinals, nope, they're fine at right tackle. Eagles, nope, they don't need a right tackle. Giants, they don't need a right tackle. You think so? Yeah, I think we're going to do that with the Eagles pick. I think we are going to stack up, even though it's not another first rounder next year, but we get closer in this and we pick up a 3rd rounder. Let's just say we did trade with Detroit, right? There are 2 picks extra. So Detroit has, so there's Detroit and there's the Jaguars. Detroit and the Jags. There's the Lions. See, they need a right tackle, and they're going to possibly pick them up if we trade with the Lions. Jags, they might not, but Lions most possibly will. If not, if they do, oh well, we could possibly draft that guard. So, all right, I'll trust you. You heard it, everybody. Elijah, if we miss out on that star right tackle, it's on you, Elijah, all right? I mean, I want to go with Phillies because we get closer. But I think if we can get another 1st round pick next year, it'll be worth it. Let's see what happens. They get Cam Simmons, obviously. So Cameron Simmons goes to the Lions? Holy cow. I mean, the Lions are a 3-4. Who do they need? So they have Trey Flowers and Deshaun Han. They have Ishmael Cleveland from a couple years back. Bud Dupree is getting old, so they're possibly going to replace Bud Dupree. So I can see why. That's another player I need to look at later. But, wow. Cam Simmons is a 79 overall. Yes, Sim Smart. Well, don't say that yet. We still have another couple picks to go here. So the Cardinals select Jamison Hayward, the 2nd middle linebacker off the board. Not as good as TJ. So the Giants take Xander Shepard. I actually predicted that before the stream happened. I actually thought the Giants would actually get Xander Shepard. We gotta look at him later. So the Giants have Sterling Shepard. So they have another Shepard on their team. So they have the Shepherds and company with Darius Slayton. Ooh, dude, that's going to be scary. That is going to be scary in New York. Now, the Eagles select Adam Whitley, the middle linebacker from Notre Dame. Okay. And the Jaguars select Sean Sutton. That's actually a pretty smart pick from Buffalo. Pretty good. Some Buffalo players are good. Look at Khalil Mack. Who knows? Sean Sutton might be actually good. Now we get our tackle. Kendall Morris, welcome. Well, I thought I heard someone outside there. Welcome to the Toronto Thunderbirds. Okay, not bad. He has a hidden dev though. Not a bad pick. Wow, he has 90 lead block, 85 impact, 82 pass, 80 run. This guy looks 76 speed, 79 acceleration, and 74 agility. What a great pick. Welcome Kendall Morris, and actually welcome back home. If y'all didn't know, that is one thing I was trying to hide. We got not just two Wisconsin products, two Wisconsin Badgers, but Kendall Morris is actually from Canada. He's more in the Manitoba area, but he is, no doubt about it, back home where he's at. In Canada. So, let's see what happens. The Bills, I just want to sim the first round here. So, Connor Harrell goes to the Bills. Akib Samuels goes to the Raiders. Keith Kyle goes to the Steelers. The Bucks take Connor Kaplan, so I think we made the right choice at tackle. The Panthers take Justin Gates, the defensive tackle from Vanderbilt. Really good defensive tackle. The Patriots take Dale Bowers. Alright. That's not a bad pick. The Chiefs take David Andrews. So they're planning on replacing Travis Kelce. Mitchell Schwartz 2.0. Oh man, I hope so. I really do. Alright. So the Bears select Kendall White. I was actually hoping he would fall in the second round. Man, the Bears picked up a good receiver in Kendall White there. AJ Wright goes to the Saints. He's not a bad linebacker. 75 overall. I want to see what he looks like. Defensive tackle going to the Texans. Grant Brennan. 49ers take Jarvis Morgan, the left tackle I liked as well. So either way, there was two good tackles. I think we made the best one though. Jarvis Morgan. That's funny. The 49ers draft a tackle and we traded them a tackle. Alright. Madden logic. I mean, they do need more offensive line. Just give me a second. I want to actually look at this. It's actually kind of making me concerned. So they got Malik Hood. They have Michael Lynchy at right tackle. So they might move that tackle, not Malik Hood, but that new drafted tackle, Jarvis Morgan, to guard. So that's interesting. Rod Benson going to the Broncos. Alright. Titans take Aaron Stewart. Ooh, that's kind of a that's not bad pick, but not good for the first round. Falcons take Rashard Lewis from Michigan. Now that's a bad pick. Chris Medlock from Georgia goes to the Jets. Chargers take Vernon Brackett. Not a bad safety. Jose Pierman, from defensive tackle from Green Bay, to Green Bay. Lester Williams, the power rusher, the edge rusher from Eastern Kentucky, actually goes to the Rams, so he might succeed there. AJ Pryor going to the Bucks, not bad. The Cowboys, our divisional rival, get Kent Williams. They always draft good offensive linemen. I wouldn't say we get that right guard in the second. I'm thinking about it. Maybe we can grab him in the third. We'll have to see. But our divisional rival got a really good guard. The Colts took Chris Lopez, a good slot receiver from Oregon. Marcus Stokes to the Browns. The Seahawks take Jaden Cox from USC. It's not as good as our corner, though, from USC, that's for sure. Rocco Duvall going to the Baltimore Ravens. And the Broncos taking our 32nd pick takes Thurman Maxwell from Duke. Not a great pick. The Niners take Dennis Verner from Arizona State. And then, see, we're at pick 32, our next pick. But Broncos take Patrick Crutchfield. Cardinals take Corey Manning. Miles Walker to the Giants. Waynes. Okay, now let's get to our pick. All right. What do we got available? We don't need a quarterback. Deontay Branch is right here. He's early third round talent. He ran a 4.5. Manuel Herrera. Maybe we should get that guard. Chris Dawkins is right here. He's not pretty bad. But we don't really need another safety because we're actually pretty good at safety right now. Jason Davis from Idaho State. More slow, but more of a possession receiver. Calvin Bowden from LSU. We can possibly get him later. Christian Samuels. Holy cow. Holy cow. Before you say get the guard, what about the receiver? What about that receiver, boy? We can trade up in the third and get the guard. Hell, we can even need to trade up to get the guard. Christian Samuels looks good. I'm saying I'm going to trade to the Cardinals for the guard and then draft this receiver right here. I got an idea. So, wide receiver. We got Colin Johnson, Traquan Smith, John Ross, right? Good players. But Traquan Smith is getting old. I really liked him. I'm one of those players that's kind of bad by wanting new toys. And right now, I'm one of them right now. So I'm going to trade Stephen Harper to the Cardinals. Yeah, Stephen Harper. What do they have at receiver? They have a lot of receivers. You know what? Let's draft Samuels right now, and then I'll trade up. Let's make sure, yeah, we're fine with guard. We'll get him later. Huge reach. But the CPU will reach before us, so Christian Samuels is a 75 overall wide receiver from Colorado State, hidden dev, 84 catching, 84 spec catch, 79 catch in traffic, 83 release. Route running's okay, but he has phenomenal speed, so obviously we're trading away Stephen Harper for sure. So 49ers we already made a deal with a lot. Ace Hart. Browns get Herrera. Cardinals get Artie Vernon, backup quarterback. Giants take Will Morgan. Let's see. I think the Eagles need a receiver. and I can get a late round pick next season. Throw Chris Harper, flip him over to the Eagles. Let's see, I want to get a future 5th at least. Not going to work, that's fine. Future 6. They don't want him. Who wants Stephen Harper? I'm not trading Shaq Benjamin because he's a good returner. He's a good receiver for us, so I can release Brian Wyatt easy. Darren Nelson, though, is a star dev receiver we got, so I'm just going to trade Harper, see who needs him. Niners, Giants, Raiders. Let's trade to the Raiders. Let's get future 4th rounder. Let's see, what do we got though? Got 2 5ths. Let's get a 2025 3rd rounder. Nah, 3rd. I mean 4th or 5th. Let's be fair. Let's be realistic a little bit here. We'll get a 5th rounder from the Raiders. There we go. Stephen Harper's a good expendable player, so they're gonna like him. And let's trade. I have an idea. Let's trade running back. Okay. Every team wants a running back, so Jaguars would actually really be a good pick to trade to. Let's trade with the Jaguars. Let's trade Stewart, who's a star dev running back, and a 3rd round pick to the Jaguars for their 3rd round pick. And a future 7th. Perfect. Now we get our next franchise player. There's not that many good players in this draft, even though there are some decent ones. I'm still reaching. Ooh. DeMarcus Payne, though. Ooh. 67 overall. Yikes. Really athletic. But man, kind of a stinker. Alright. Staley. Brewer. Branch. Dawkins goes there. Panthers. Patriots. Alright, you know what? We're trading up a lot in this draft. I don't feel satisfied. I do not feel satisfied until I get what I want. So, wait. I'm having a short-term memory loss. Yeah, Chiefs. Yeah, he has hidden, but kind of still a surprise pick nonetheless. But I'm not satisfied right now. The Chiefs. Give your boy. Alright, it's going to take a little bit more. Let's see. Devon Sanders. Not going to take Devon Sanders. Left end, not Sean. Maybe Keith Price. Keith Price alone is a good third-round pick. I see a third-rounder and a fifth-rounder for him. Still not budging. Alright. That's why they wanted Cade Boyle. Alright, let's trade with the Bears. The Bears usually trade. They are easily to trade with. So, let's trade our fifth and a fourth for their third. Alright, we're close. We're close. They need right tackle, and I actually have the right player for him, Lewis May. Wow, they don't want him. Right outside linebacker. What about Devon Sanders? Nope, not interested. Wow. Game pretty tough. Alright. Simulate this pick. Alright. Saints. I'm afraid he's going to get taken. I'm really afraid of him to get taken right now. That's why I'm risking this. What pick I'm at right now? Saints and then Texans. Saints and Texans. You got to remember that. So fourth and the fifth with the Saints here. Will they take this? Close. I like Von Hopkins. I don't want to get rid of Von. Nope. Not going to work. Left and right guard. We're not training our guard. Maybe Slauson? Nah, he's a decent center. Backup center for us. Let's just trade another receiver. I don't need Brian Wyatt. They don't want him either. Alright, what about the Texans? Wow. Everybody's not wanting to budge. I have a feeling he's going to get taken. Calvin Bowden. Bishop. Vikings and Dolphins. Just let me try here real quick. Will they take this? No. But if I threw in a DT... Oh, I don't want to trade Evan Bell or Nick Gimchi. Free safety. I can trade Ralph Collins. They're not budging, man. Gary Flynn. Dolphins and Titans. Dolphins and Titans. Let's see, will the Dolphins take this? Nope. They need receiver. I'll throw in that receiver. I'll throw in Wyatt. You do not want Wyatt. Alright. Whitfield. Whew! That scared the heck out of me. Alright. Falcons. And Jets. Falcons and Jets. I'm not going to stop until I can get this pick. Until I get DeMarcus Payne, I'll be fine. Now, they are negotiable. They are actually negotiable. Well, how about Slauson? Wow, that actually made it worse? That actually made it worse. Holy cow. I don't want to trade Lance Miller, but if I have to, I will. CJ Noble. No, that just made it worse. So far, my attempts are completely dog crap. Lewis May, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, and the Jets. No, I don't want to trade Oakman, man. Ah, frick. Frick, frick, frick. Jets, please. I begs of you. I beg you. Take May, please. What am I doing? I am so determined. Take May. He's a really decent lineman. Oh, come on. Alright. Tyrone Eddington, Cody Foster. Alright, 2 LA teams and the Green Bay Chargers. Will they bite? At least with this. They might. We just most possibly got a trade. Oh, come on. That just made it worse? Come on, bro. Alright. Wyatt. This is getting some redonky donk right now. How about the 5th rounder we picked up? Okay. I just gotta go to the Packers here. They have so many quarterbacks. Oh, Lord. Close. I don't know why I'm thinking about Tombstone right now. I'm thinking about the movie Tombstone where oh, I forget his name. Don't trade. Alright, we're gonna go pick by pick here. Rams. I just don't want the Dallas Cowboys to take them. Because the Cowboys would definitely take them. 3rd round pick. There we go. There we go. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. Doubt this will work. Oh, hell, that made it worse. I might as well just throw in that extra 5th. I might as well throw in that extra 5th rounder. That's our 5th rounder. There we go. There we go. I read, dude. Don't worry. Trust me. I didn't make a mistake. DeMarcus Payne. 74 overall. Hidden dev. 83 speed. 85 acceleration. The dude is a beast. 93 hit power, too. I think that was a good pick. I didn't want the Cowboys or anyone else to take him. He is very talented. He would get drafted. So I'm going to wait until the 5th round here. Don't worry, guys. We're fine. There goes Lamar Joseph, but I don't care. We got one of our best players. At this point, I can care less what else is left on the board, which isn't much. Matthew Austin looks pretty good. What do we got on our draft board here? Andrew Norman, Bolden. I'm going to get Bolden here. 69 overall. Pretty good. Not a bad player at all. Not bad at all. Now we're at our second 6th round pick, or our first 6th round pick, I mean. Really not much. I like the name Mathis. There's really not much here, to be honest with you. Sherrod, Bradshaw, Lester Times. There's really not much here I want. Maybe we'll just trade. Isaiah Fields, pretty good. Blocking tight end. Receivers. I can always get one after the draft. Richard Nix, Henderson. I'm gonna just get possibly Isaiah Fields right here. Holy cow! What? Is it because he's a blocker? No, not just because he's a blocker, but he can also catch. I promise, I did not edit this guy. I swear to God. The only player I will admit the editing to is DeMarcus Payne. That's it. Everyone else, I didn't edit. This guy is pretty good. Hidden dev as well. We're hitting all the right spots in this draft. We're doing pretty well. If you ask me, I think we're doing pretty A-okay. Now our last pick. Armstrong didn't get taken. His 4th round pick. There's some players in here we can look at. Maybe Kobe Smiley, Bowers, Dennis Mays. Who? Sammy Boss. He's a boss for sure. Jamil Byers. Jaleel Forbes. Not bad, not bad. Mitch Griffin. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys are possibly mad, but I knew that was going to happen. I knew you guys were going to get mad about that. And honestly, I think it was a good pick. In my opinion, I think it was a good pick. There's no one I see here. That one guard's off the board now. Abbott, Hannon. Middle linebackers. Sometimes you find some good picks at middle. Reggie Priester from OKC. Not that great. Levy Miles, pretty good. Chamberlain. Gary Wilkinson from Army. He won't be eligible the first year, but after that he might be. Yeah, why not? Not bad at all. I think he's a good player. 56 overall. Not a bad player. Now let's just simulate the rest of the draft right here. Wow, what a great draft. What an amazing draft. We made a lot of great picks. First, we got TJ Peterson from Wisconsin. Wow, he can do it all. He actually had discipline tendencies, so that's a first I've seen in a long time. Hey, I'm getting told he's the next Luke Kuechly, so let's hope so. And then we picked up Kendall Morris, right tackle, same school, from Wisconsin, and actually a Toronto, actually a Canadian himself. So that's good. Christian Samuels, Colorado State, hidden dev. Really great speed and agility. He might actually beat out Shaq Benjamin in that race. Evan Brooks, decent right guard. Pretty athletic himself. DeMarcus Payne, the future defensive end, looking beast. Miles Bolden, normal dev, one of our first normal devs of the day. Really good guard, pass blocker. Isaiah Fields, looks amazing. Good run blocker, good catcher. He can block anywhere. And we picked up one of the worst picks we've picked so far was Gary Wilkinson, but I don't care. We made a lot of great picks. If you want to say Evan Brooks was kind of a bust in a way, I don't want to say he's a bust. He does have a good, he possibly has a star or more development trait. So I think we've hit the jackpot in a lot of ways. What do you guys think of the draft? Guys think it was a good draft? Other than me making that move, trading up out of the 4th round and gain DeMarcus Payne. Yeah, we could have got more picks, but you know what? We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 picks, and all of them are high quality. I'm more for quality over quantity. Now, let's look at some of the players that I was looking at. Now, Cameron Simmons. We're going to move him to right outside linebacker for them, because he is not going to be good in their scheme. But hey, he's a good 79 overall at right outside linebacker. 92 hit power, holy cow. 85 speed, 87 acceleration. He can do it all. I kind of wish I got him in a way, but you know what? We didn't really need him. We got TJ Peterson, Xander Shepard. He has a 96 speed, 96 acceleration, good short route. It's pretty good. Adam Whitley, Sean Sutton. He has a hidden dev. Let's actually look at Simmons' development trait while we're here. Ooh. Well, boys and girls, we kind of screwed up on that pick. He's actually pretty good. And he's only 20. At 79 overall. We traded the 2nd pick to the Lions so they can get an athletic freak like Cameron Simmons. Wow. Let's look at Xander Shepard. He has superstar dev, so that's another missed opportunity right there. Keep Samuels, 20 years old, from UW. Pretty well rounded. He's given the number 24. Wow, that's a gift in itself. Who was it? I was wanting to look at AJ Wright. He has normal dev. Very fast though. 87 speed to 88 acceleration. Has some zone coverage to him though. That's pretty good, but not the pick we were going to get for sure. Jarvis Morgan. Hidden dev. 6'8", 324. Holy cow. He's actually pretty good as well. Holy cow. Pretty good player. Actually, what's his development? He's a 6'8", so he might be more of a tackle for sure. Yeah, superstar dev, so that's interesting. Everyone so far we've looked at is superstar or more, or superstar X Factor. Let's look at Kendall White from Bama. Star dev, so that's the first ever star dev we've seen. Not bad. Let's look by teams here. Josh James, Abram, Armstrong. No one good there. The Bengals had a terrible draft. The Bills took Connor Harrell. You can plug him anywhere. He looks good. They got the Brewer brothers. That's a storyline. One went to Ohio State and one went to Illinois. Wow. Justin is more of a strong safety, more of a safety, and Jelani Brewer is more of a yeah, he's a linebacker for sure. Jimmy Edmonds from Kentucky looks pretty good. Physical receiver, he's alright. Not good hands. Broncos took Rod Benson. So the two picks we gave them, they didn't make anything good out of them. Rod Benson, I mean, he might be good. He has hidden dev. He might be slid into defensive end for them. Depends on their scheme. They are a Tampa 2, so we got Crutchfield in the second round. Normal dev from LSU. Not a bad player. Herrera, 69 overall quarterback, hidden dev. He's actually very fast. He looks pretty good. Not a bad draft for the Broncos completely. Perez goes in the second round for a blocking tight end. The Browns made a Browns move and reached for a tight end that is bust worthy. That's the Browns for you. Devin Heston from Nebraska. Wynn, George. They got a good tight end here in the 7th round. Ray Flannery. Flanty, whatever you want to say his name is. Connor Kaplan. Normal dev, but well-rounded. Really well-rounded offensive lineman. AJ Pryor. Normal dev, middle. I can see him be the next Levante David on their team, maybe. Chris Dawkins. Hidden dev. 70 overall. Not a bad player. Pretty good for them. Cardinals took... Wow. So, Jamison Hayward at middle. He has hidden dev. He's more of a run stuffer. He's from Louisville. Superstar dev. So, he's not completely a bad pick. Corey Manning. 79 overall running back. Wow. Might be the next franchise quarterback for them. And they picked up Artie Vernon from Clemson, who is a not bad quarterback. So who knows? They might replace Kyle Murray at some point. I don't know. Brendan McKenzie. Not a bad player. Good power rusher. Not bad. Caught my eye. Chargers took Vernon Brackett. I was looking at him. He was a potential player to get, but I'm glad I didn't. Richard Perry, John Jameson. No one really to see here. David Andrews from Stanford. Really good catcher. He catches pretty good. Might be the next player to replace Travis Kelce. Malik Johnson. Good running back. I wouldn't say he's great though. Cade Boyle. They didn't want to trade up because they want to get him, and I don't blame him. He's actually pretty good. So they got two good tight ends. Tremont Hardy from FAU. Not a bad safety. Colts took Chris Lopez in the first round, I believe. Yeah. Normal dev. He's alright. I wouldn't say he's great, though. Mayberry. Deshaun Floyd in the third round. From Fresno. Not bad. Proctor. No one else here. That's Kent Williams. Hidden dev. 6'5", 240. More of a run stopper. Or more a run protector than a pass protector. He got a star dev, so. The players that I'm looking at that I wanted, I kept an eye on. Same with Carl Pollock I was looking at. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't get him, though. Dolphins, they didn't make the best of their picks. Clifton, though. Wow, hidden dev. Really good. Really, really good, actually. Oh, they got Andrew Norman. He's a normal dev guard. Pretty decent. So the Dolphins had a really good draft. Kinda, you know. Nothing too negative. Adam Whitley, Jazeer Waynes from Syracuse, 6'3", 195. I think they found their new receiver, so they have a new backup quarterback in Shelley. DePola, Strogan from Minnesota. Rashad Lewis. Morris Pearson, I was actually looking at him, but I traded one of my 5th round picks away. It's not all that. Kind of glad I didn't get him, though. Who else is a player that I was looking at? Ramsey, Hawley, Sean Hall, Sutton, McKinney, Hastings. Hastings is hidden dev 70 overall. Not great, though, with that hidden dev. Jets didn't have a good draft at all. Lions had a decent draft. Jason Davis, though, I was looking at. Pretty good receiver. Well, there's some good players here. Some players that I'm surprised that were not that good. But you know what? Still a good draft. Bud Cruz. Not bad. Patriots with Adele Bowers. I didn't actually look at this guy. Oh yeah, he was going to be good. Nick Decker. Ohio State quarterback. Will he be the next in line to take over Tom Brady's position? Who knows? He just might. I actually kind of want to see who they have at quarterback. I forget. I think they have Mitchell Trubisky, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they do. I'd rather have Decker than Trubisky. all the way, Decker. Move Mitchell Trubisky at punter. Put Decker at starter, and there you go. Trubisky is... actually, he's not bad. Not great either with the picks. Kind of reminds you of a... what's his name? Jay Cutler. There you go. So, that's the draft recap. What we grabbed. Who we have. So, let's look at this team. Actually, let's look at the more better lineup to show you. We traded a lot of players. We traded a lot of draft capital. But I think we hit the mark with some players, you know? I think we did pretty good. I think we did pretty A-okay. Christian Samuels, I can't wait to see what he is. He's going to be amazing. I have to edit his gear. Defensive wise, Peterson, Queen, Howard. We have Spence and Jones right there. Robinson, Collins. This team is looking nuts. Now, we can actually throw in DeMarcus Payne to right end. See what he has in the preseason. Specialists. Well, I'll organize this stuff later off screen. But man, what a draft. Now, if you guys want to stay here and watch me move some players to their respected areas, because this is what I do. Definitely when it comes to a YouTube franchise, I've done it off screen before with the other years in this save and also with my personal saves. It's just a little OCD problem I have. It's just, I don't like seeing when I go up against a team and there's a player that is a 4-3 defensive end playing in 3-4. Trey Flowers is an exception. There are certain players that's an exception, but some players aren't. And it just bugs the absolute heck out of me. Edge rusher needs to be its own position. Because if I don't move them to a certain edge rushing position where they're supposed to be, it bothers the heck out of me. So, that's how I am. But if you guys want to stay for that, make sure you do that. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you're here. Might as well already do it. I'm asking again in the chat right now and also in the comment section after the video's posted. But what do you guys think of the draft? Did you guys really enjoy it? Did you like the picks that we made? I know Elijah is happy that TJ Peterson got taken. See, both parties won. He wanted to get TJ. I wanted Kendall Morris. Christian Samuels was the best player available in the second round. So, I think this was a really great draft. Very amazing draft. But yeah, please let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys thought of it. I think it was great. We got a lot of great talent at great value. Not great value like Walmart great value, but we're talking about like Safeway great value, okay? Safeway generic. Not even that. We got cream of the crop. We got, what's the freaking good name to use? We got the Coca-Cola and Pepsi in this draft. And the other teams got the generic Sam's Club soda. So, yeah, guys, if you like to see me organize this, organize these players and everything to their respective positions, make sure you stay tuned, keep watching. If not, you can send them ahead to later, or, you know, or you can leave the video or whatever. But this is what I do. So, give me a second real quick. All right, here we go. So, let's go to. So we know that the Broncos are now a Tampa 2 team, which means they're technically a 4-3 hybrid. So Broncos, I'll move Bradley Chubb to right end for them. Alright. Shaquem Griffin can actually stay at left outside linebacker. And Gregory Thurman Maxwell will be moved to left outside linebacker or defensive tackle. He's going to be moved to left outside linebacker. Randy Gregory can stay over there. Thurman Maxwell needs to get most of his snaps. So he's going to get the most snaps possible at left end for them. David Reese. See, they get I can't say his name right. Alex Anzalone. They got, at least got him and Rod Sweet, so they're fine there. They got Trey Flowers. Like I said, it's mostly moving players around right here. Rod Benson's fine. Mustafa Johnson's fine. Posnick. This guy. They're all good right now. Jaquan Bailey. All of them right there. I think that looks good for them. Kerry Fields. Move him to defensive tackle. Not the best, but that's something for them. Speed rusher. Yeah, he's definitely a speed rusher. Oh, Joey LeBlanc and Thurman Maxwell are going to have competition right there, that's for sure. Alright. Now, let's see who else is in. Any changes? I know the Cardinals head coach left. Bears still have him. They still have him. They still have them. Broncos. The Browns still have him. John Gruden still the Buccaneers. Kyle Shanahan, of course. He goes to the Cardinals. He always does. So a 4-3 cover 3. Wow, this is going to be a tough one. Because their whole team is 3-4. Yeah. This is going to be tough. Oh yeah, this is going to be ultimately tough. Alright, this sucks. Alright. Move Will Peters to right outside, right end. I'm gonna keep Chandler Jones right there since he's an X Factor. Anybody that's X Factor, I gotta keep at their position. I can't change them. So Matthew Chase. Let's see here. Right end as well. Brandon McKenzie. Left end? No, they're fine at left end. Maybe right end. McKenzie can be fine right there. But Jamison Hayward. That's going to be a tough one for them. Very much a very tough one. Alright. That's all I can do for them. Who else changed? Chargers. A 3-4. Okay. 4-3 for the Chiefs. So 3-4 and 4-3. What? Let's see. If you guys want to talk, you guys can. I'm looking at the chat right now, waiting for you guys to respond. See, they're a 3-4, so Derek Barnett would not fit where he's at. Well, he might be an exception, though. He might be one of those exceptional players, I mean. Markel Wooden, linebacker for sure. Jordan Willis. Willis can actually become a defensive end if he wants to. There's really new one to change there, so now it's 4-3. They have all the players they want, all the players they need. They're 4-3. So Holcomb will possibly be moved to left outside linebacker. Oh yeah, for sure. I've been a fan of Cole Holcomb. There we go. That helps him out a little bit. But I think they're pretty fine where they're at. Colts. Are they a 4-3 or a 3-4? Colts. They're a 4-3. 4-3. They're fine. Dolphins. They're fine. Eagles. They're a 3-4. They got a new head coach. So Matt Hedrick is the new head coach. They are a 3-4 on the Eagles. Keeping Fletcher Cox at defensive tackle. So they already been signing players for 3-4s already. Jannard Avery will be moved. Michael Divney, and Whitley, Olokun. Oh wow. Nick Kowalski, 4 weeks with a torn pectoral. Kendrick McKnight. Folose Olokun. Whatever. Since they are a 3-4, we'll move Jannard Avery at right outside linebacker. Just wanna there we go. Jannard Avery, Olokun, Zach Braun. Kendrick McKnight. He's alright. Divney. He's a 77. Ooh, gets moved down. Just keep him there. No one really to move over here for them. Did you guys enjoy the draft though? Oh shoot, I accidentally changed my... There we go. Eagles. Falcons. Dan Quinn still the same. Doug Peterson is on the Niners. They don't really have to worry much there. 3-4. Giants, they're fine. Jaguars at 4-3, they're fine. Jets 3-4, they're good. Matt Patricia, they're still fine. Packers, still fine. They're alright. Vertical threat. Nicholas Gove. Oh, that's where our former offensive coordinator went. Gove went to the Raiders. Alright. Rams. Yeah, Sean McVay still. Disguise 3-4. They're alright. Doug Marrone, 4.75 with the Saints. Let's see here. Doug with the Saints. Okay, so far, so good. Derek Finch, run stopper. Jalil Rushing's over there for them. Michael Brockers is more of a defensive tackle. Don't know why Brockers is right there. I'd rather have Jalil Rushing, honestly. Give him a different number than 79. Anybody over here that's a 3-4? No. Caleb Kelly is a pass coverage guy. Sean Sutton. Really nobody else here. Alright. Michael Brocker's at defensive tackle here. There we go. That's pretty good for them. What are the Seahawks rocking? Because they're my Seahawks. Oh, Mike Tomlin. Wow, 100%. Wow, that's the first ever 100% I see from a CPU doing that good. Alright. How about the Steelers? Adam Gase. We'll fix him up a little. Alright, so Steelers, 3-4 under. Why am I going this way? What do they have? Defensive end. That's fine. Ricardo Newsom. Huh. They have Cameron Brown as well. But I'm surprised. They have Ricardo Newsom. He's 25 years old, but he is a superstar. He's a speed rusher. Wow. He's pretty good. That boy good. Both these guys are good right here. Wow. Just wow. Alright. I guess they're fine. Well, there's that. Josh James, the nose tackle. Oh, wow. So, the Cardinals traded away Charles Snowden to the Bears. That's a smart decision, honestly, because Leonard Floyd is getting old. Griffith is 26. So, yeah. I think they made a great decision right there. Huh. Xavier Kelly at right end. Left end, Keem Hicks. Bengals brought Shaq Lawson. Sam Hubbard. Okarwa. Glenn. There's really not much here. I see the change now. Willis Glenn. Well, guys, it's 9:30 right now, 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Must be later in the East Coast for you guys. Whoever's watching this in the East or wherever else in the world, possibly later than me. So, I might end it here. Before we do that, though, we're going to sign some free agents. I'll sign more during off camera. Let's see what best available undrafted free agents there is, and there's some good free agents right now. Let's see, Duncan Mahoney. When did I not see this guy? Wow, he looks pretty good. Vince Hunt, Richard Perez. Tremont Floyd, Gordon, Illinois. He's more of an edge rusher. I would have to fix his stats to be an edge. Denzel Goodwin, 24 years old. Rashad Mathis, hidden dev. We'll give him a chance. Why not? Quarterbacks, I think we're fine at QB, but I'll look at more later. Gabe June, Strogans, Pierce Tanner, or Pierre Tanner, I mean. Receivers, Mario Bernstein from OKC, he's alright. Dion Bush, I'll look at them later. I don't need tight ends. Left end. Before we do that, let's see what we got going here. Let's go to the depth chart actually to get a better idea. Let's go to the depth chart. Alright, so running backs. I'll sign another running back soon. Fullback, we're fine at. JR3, Traquan Smith, Colin Johnson, Christian Samuels. I don't want JR3 hurt, so I'm going to start Colin Johnson and Smith JR3 will sit this one out for sure. We'll give Benjamin naturally a nod over Samuels in this week. Have Darren Nelson, Brandon Wyatt. We have Lance Miller right there. Tight ends. Pretty good at tight end, I would say. At tackle, let's look at tackle real quick. Let's maneuver some players. Jamarcus Chapman, Lewis May, Kendall Morris, Mitchell Schwartz. You know, this year we're going to give Kendall Morris a start, the nod at right guard over than tackle this year. Let's give him a different number. Let's give him 70, 73, 74. We'll give him the number 74. That's a good number. Moved him to right guard. Now he's a 79 overall right guard. Good start for him right now. Evan Brooks will also compete. No, don't worry about it. Actually, I'm thinking about putting him at center. So that way Parker Braun, put him on the trade block. Jamarcus Chapman's a long snapper slash tight end. I forgot to mention this to everybody. This guy is... Now there's a reason why he's a 56 overall on center. Because he's a 72 overall at tight end. So, he is going to be a tight end. Slash fullback slash long snapper. So... he's going to stay on our team for a long time. A long time. And actually, right now, I don't want Jonathan Taylor injured as well. So we're going to put Kashim Hawthorne, CJ Procise, Leonard Allen, and we'll get another running back. Fullback, we'll put in that new tight end. And that long snapper guy, Chapman. There we go. We already did receiver. Tight ends. Donald Parham's good. Chapman's good, but let's put... because Parham right now is not going to be... yeah. You know what, guys? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Alright. I am back. I had to say goodnight to my mom. Alright. Let's, Isaiah Fields. And let's put in Sean Garrett. That'll be good right there. We don't want Donald Parham to get injured at all. We'll put David Beard right there. Right tackle, we'll put Lewis May. I actually want to see what Lewis May can do. Right guard, we have Kendall Morris, Evan Brooks. Left guard, we have Miles Bolden right there. We have our centers. At left end, we'll have et al. Actually, why do they do this? Why do they flip them around? Kind of irritating, honestly. It's fine. I don't want to get Ed Oliver injured, so we'll have him start another time. Let's give DeMarcus Payne some time. Sanders, we'll put him there. Ed Oliver, that's good. Kerry Sylvester, Nagemshi, Evan Bell. We'll get another defensive tackle. Linebackers, pretty good right now. Let's sign that one undrafted player if we can. Just need to check middles right here. Michael Kier will be right there. We'll put Von Hopkins right there. Kier right there. Actually, Wilkinson right there. C. Rashad Mathis, Ronald Seymour. I want Decon to start. Shakari Williams. Actually, Chris Westry actually over Williams. Philip Cash. Actually, let's put Philip Cash right there. I don't know. Actually, let's just do that. Yeah. Shakari there. Put Mathis in. That's good. Free safety, strong safeties. Kick return. There's Shaq Benjamin. Where is my man? Samuels is only an 83. I beg to differ. We'll try Samuels out in the kick return game. Punt return, same thing. We'll have Samuels play there. Have Kaiser the laser. Long snapper. Jamarcus Chapman. And let's put in Miles Bolden. Or actually DJ Slauson. Third down running backs. Will be CJ Procise and Allen. Power backs will be Hawthorne and Warren right now. Allen right there. Slot receiver will be Benjamin. Got Christian Samuels. Darren Nelson. Rushing left end will be Ed Oliver. Have DeMarcus Payne sit right there. Yeah, right in. We have Sean Oakman. Cleveland Farrell. Keith Price. Let's have Keelan Farrell be right there. And Keith Price right there. Russian defensive tackles. Sylvester. Nagemshi. And Evan Bell. You know what? Let's put DeMarcus Payne right there. Sub linebacker, just Patrick Queen. Now, this is the thing everyone was talking about. Let's put Patrick Queen there, and Peterson and Marcus Spence, Josh Jones right there. Slot corner, let's put in Philip Cash. Rashad Mathis and Ronald Seymour. QBs were pretty good. That's pretty good. Awesome. Let's sign a couple more players here. Alright. Ooh wee, yes sirree Bob. Pat Pete's right here. Not that great. Eamon Lewis Marshall. Paris Campbell's right here too. Chase Edmonds, Deshaun Elliott. You know, we could possibly bring in Deshaun Elliott here. Yeah, for sure. Let's bring him in. Let's, Justin Hollins is pretty good. Middles, Sean Dion Hamilton, Ray Smith, Ty Summers, T.J. Edwards, Jermone Floyd, Priester, Walters, Myers, Bart Steele. Not bad. Appalachian State, Tate Pierman, Van Pelt, Eric Hanna and Abbott, the two guys I was thinking about. Eric Hanna might be good. We'll bring in Eric Hanna. Lawrence Abbott here. Nah. Phil Cole. Phil Cole. Nah. Robertson, Jasper. Alright, so we need a backup center. Ross Hutchinson, Cody Owens, Cal Page, Joey Cruz. Joey Cruz. That sounds such a freaking movie name. And also starting Joey Cruz. You know, that just sounds really funny to me. I don't know, it might be just me. Braden Bradley. Doesn't look bad. Robbie Lynch. Hey, Tyler Bush. Ian Bradshaw. Deshaun Fitzpatrick. Arsenio Myers. Nice. Alright. Taylor Henry. Maybe have a resurgence in his career. We'll sign him. We don't need tight ends. I've stated that already. John Falk. Nope. Henry Peters. 24. Rudy Blair. Hidden Dev. Looks pretty good. Steven Back. Jeremy Slade. Courtney Ramsey. Normal dev. Mac Westbrook, Oklahoma State. Terrence Buckley, McWeathers, Calvin Royster from Nebraska. Not bad. Hewitt. Siler. Let's see, Leon Robbins, Javier Phillips, Terrence Jackson, Larry Washington, Kirk McKenzie, Cole Rice. If I see anybody here with a hidden dev, Harvey Sweet, or Sweat, I mean. Zach France. Ouch. Let's see what we can do here. Raphael Gordon. Mickens. Carl McFadden. Let's get another guard. Dakota Knox. Jimmy Harrington, though, looks pretty good, too. Dakota Knox, though, is more of a run blocker. Cadella. So James Lorenzo Spence. McDowd, Jay Johnson. No one there. Williamson, Robbie Lynch, Max Wallace, John Slate, Edwin Polera, Metcalf, Sean Roberts, Parrish Crawford, Julian Hernandez, Edward Hall. We'll bring in Julian Hernandez. There we go. We'll, Javier Harrison. Alright. Maybe. Derek Fisher. Carl Livingston, we'll bring him back. I don't know. There might be other players I might sign. For sure. We got enough corners, I believe. Let's see, what's a cool name? Alex Spencer, Jean Francois. Alani Jean Francois. Yeah, nothing too special there. Thurman Pryor from Tennessee State. Steven Nickerson. Maybe Steven Nickerson, possibly. We'll, of course, modify stats a little bit. Let's see. Kirkland Logan. 25, though. Dwayne Wilkins. Higgins. Galvin. Or Garvin. Matthew Garvin. From Hawaii. Marquise Ingram. Hortavius Price, Titus Glenn, Tyrone Rucker, AJ Melton, Mosley, Donald Simmons, Darian Thornton, Kendall Ward, Thurman Ellison though, 25. All that speed though. Jose Kelly, Robert Chapman. People racing in my dang area here. Let's see, Kashawn Beckman. He's pretty good. Eastern Michigan. Let's get Steven Nickerson here. Give him a chance. DeAndre Riley. Jason Killings from Utah State. Matthew Allen. Austin Butler. Wisconsin Okosh. Huh. Jerry Bonner. Alright, the guy looks like exclusively a running back or something. Alright. Darren Kamari. Darren Cromartie. Interesting. Yeah. Let's see what we got here, though. Kennedy McCoy, Jalen Samuels again. We can bring him back. Chris Evans, Bo Scarborough, Dexter Williams, Ronnie Anderson, Trey Sermon. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. All right. Getting close to finishing off this team here. Gerald McCoy came back from wow. Alright. Hendrickson, Robert Quinn, Noah Spence, Dorrance Armstrong, Taquan Jones, Lorenzo Neal. Jacob Martins looks pretty good. Huh, Michael Kendrick's not good anymore. Derek Robinson. Charles Harris. Steele. I don't know. Honestly. What do you guys think here? Like, I think we are pretty okay right now, but there could be another backup quarterback position here. Matt Ryan. He is a 64 overall. Poor guy. Wayne Israel, Finley Hodges, Ken Rutherford, Drew Mulligan, Joey Snowden, Cam Newton. Pretty interesting. Daniel Jones. That would be interesting to bring in. But we already got a good backup quarterback, so we don't need anything else like that. Patrick Taylor. P. Ryan, I meant. Let's bring back Austin Butler. Former quarterback of ours. Quentin Morris. Barnes. Was it Barnes? No. Mac Westbrook? No. Royster? No. Wasn't Barnes, like I said. Jeremy Slade? Who was it? Ramsey? Blair, that's who it was. Rudy Blair. Alright, let's get Rudy. It's game Rudy. Gabe June. Some other team can pick him up. Duncan Mahoney here. Richard Perez. I think we're pretty good now. We're at 69 players right now. We don't really need that many, but like I've said, I will do whatever it takes right now to get the players that I like some time. Third down running back, CJ Procise, Allen. Power back. We'll have some on there. Slot receiver. That's good. That's good. What about corner here? With a redo this again. Got Chris Westry there, Philip Cash. Yeah, let's leave it like that. Free safeties, that's good. Strong safeties, that's good. Rushing left end. Rushing right end. That's looking good in the hood, like it should. Alright. I'm feeling it. I am feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I am feeling it. Alright, well, that's going to be it right here for this episode. We're going to play the preseason. Week 1 through 3. We don't usually play week 4, honestly, so we simulate that week. So either tomorrow or Tuesday, I will be live streaming the preseason games. I really appreciate everyone coming in for the off season and everything. I really appreciate it. It's been fun. Let's see if we can get into a Super Bowl. What I'm gonna be doing, which in the next video I'm also going to mention, I'm going to make the sliders a little bit more difficult, slide them a little bit more to the CPU's favor, even though it cheats me out at times. But you know what, I need to slide it so it can be a balance if I can. But other than that, like I said, thank you guys for watching the video. Thanks for coming into the live stream. Very appreciate it. Shout out to Elijah, SEN, those two specifically. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take it easy, stay safe. It's Krazy Tyler logging out.